Whew. Had the same sport again. Snapping on this coffee. The beautiful. Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, Tuesday. It's really funny. I have been running late lately. Sort of taking my time. I still pretty much started the same time that I started every morning. It's just I have been staying longer on my feet. Yeah, so I've been doing about 15 miles every day now. So that's what I've been doing, 15 miles every day. Running down the drain. So I've been doing about 15 miles every day now. Just taking my time and just stopping. Like for example, on this run, I think I've done about maybe like 50 push-ups because I've been discovering new things about yoga. So every morning when I'm practicing, I do a push-up, and my rest period is the little floor exercises. So when I get up to 50, then I do a yoga pose. So every pose is 50 push-ups. Today, I don't know what I was actually thinking today, to be quite honest. I'm in a stage of peace. New transitioning. As you can see, my nose is running and I'm trying to keep it dry. New transitioning, should I say. So I've pretty much been up since about 1 or 2 o'clock today. So I have that 2-hour practice of yoga and meditation. And what's so funny is, what really come up to mind today is, I'm saying to myself that, man, if you're running 5 to 10 miles a day and you're not doing 50 to 100 push-ups, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying try. When you run 5 miles, you do 50 push-ups. That whole day, you have to do 50. And when you run 10 miles, you do 100 push-ups every single day. And basically, what it is, the push-ups has to be on the yoga mat. They cannot be fast, but you have to go down slowly, go down gently, and come back. Go down gently and come back. And that's the whole essence of yoga, for you to be able to build your body up to hold your poses. And I think what we've done in our culture here, we love all the shortcuts so much that we find ways to make it easier. And what that has done is we don't really get deep into yoga. We say we practice, but we don't really get deep into it. So as you can see right now, I think that's the sun right there shining. So yes, I'm going to be relocating soon, so I'm just sort of taking my time. I haven't been actually doing anything. I've just been getting up and doing my runs and think and read a lot. That's all I've been doing. And a lot of things started to even come into my mind. This whole spiritual thing, the journey. So being able to run 15 miles Monday to Friday is the new thing that I'm doing right now. So Monday to Friday, I run like 15 miles. Then on the Saturday, I'm still doing the 26 or the Sunday. And then the Sunday. So it's not all about the mileage. It's about the thought that comes into my head. I'm actually reading the Patanjali Yoga, a book by a Patanjali Yoga book. And then The intelligence that lays in the body is really amazing. This thing called God, consciousness that we're looking for, that we cannot see, but we can feel in our body because we're still holding up. The only time we cannot feel that energy, God, whatever you want to call it, is when this breath of life stops and you just lay there on the floor. So it really amazes me the miracle that we carry every single day without even realizing it. So the whole thing that I've done with running is I've really bring yoga into it. It's like I really, I'm trying to get up to 1,000 push-ups a day. I've been slacking within 200 and 500. And it's really amazing, being the fact that I run this more and trying to get flexible at the same time. It's absolutely amazing, because what I started to discover about my whole body is the flexibility that I carry in my body is beyond me. Absolutely amazing. Because I started to realize right now that I don't really know much about my body. And I'm trying to get to know my body. So, I'm at mile 12, 13. I got 2 more miles to go before I finish this 15 miles. It is funny how mindful running is the key, because I will start, slow down, jog, push up, yoga, and continue to run. And it makes it so easy where when you run 13 to 12 miles a day and you're getting sore, this might sound funny. It's because you're not doing it properly. All the soreness that you get from your running is not your body, it's your body actually telling you, hey, you're forgetting that part of me. You have not watered out yet. I know there's a lot of things. I had somebody tell me the other day that, there's something wrong with my organs with the much of running that I do. How do I eat? Well, what I realize is the body is such a unique machine. Half of the time, I overfeed it. So now when I overfeed my body, I just want to sleep. I can't function. It's really amazing. I have to really, really eat little. In portions. So it could be it could be every 2-3 hours, but I truly, truly eat in portions. So today, my emotion, where is it coming from? I've just been in that state where all I've just been doing is just moving my feet. I am not thinking. It blew me away. I've spent so much time with myself every single morning when I wake up, from about 2 o'clock to 3:30. No, from about 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. I spend it breathing into my body, and it absolutely, absolutely amazes me. Because during that time, I get to question myself a lot of things that I never get to question myself. And I've done it diligently for the past 6, 7, or over 10 years now. But I think lately, especially after that little setback, when I had to reheal my body, like literally this time 4 years ago, I cannot walk. That's how long it took me to get back into running every day. I cannot walk. And yoga does wonders. I remember when I can only do 2 push-ups a day, but yoga does wonders. The intelligence that lays in this body is beyond. We call this thing called running exercise. No, it's actually intellect, because it makes you want to study physics, math. It's all about studying. And like I always say, I really get it. All my friends, I love you, my family. I really get it if I'm weird right now, because there's a certain intellect that you could put into your brain and into your mind. And once you begin to get to that stage of conscious rising, you begin to think things differently anymore. Because of the way I think, I had to go past the color of the skin. Because a lot of time I realize people that look like me don't really think like me. And I also realized that people that don't look like me don't really think like me. So I realized it's all about that individual mindset. Because a lot of time we get so closed into our boxes that we think just because we grow up in a surrounding, that surrounding will understand us. But in reality, the actual surrounding that will actually understand you might be a foreign environment that you never knew existed. So today, I think I'm gonna call this one the mindfulness running. I'm in the neighborhood. This is what's going on. This is the way I want to start doing my life, and right now stop. And the reason why a lot of people can stop in the middle of the run and stop and talk and continue running, as bad as it might sound, is because you're not stretching enough. You are not stretching enough. So the more you stretch, the more you, especially yoga. The yoga doesn't have to be in a classroom. Do your yoga on the street. Push-ups in your yoga. Your yoga mat is designed with the push-ups. If you are not doing 100 push-ups during your yoga class, no offense, there's nothing wrong with it, but you got to do the push-ups before you get into the pose. Anyway, let me go ahead and finish this last couple of miles. And I want to say, give love, give a gift. And that gift doesn't have to be material. It could be just listening to somebody. You'd be so surprised, because we always talk about suicide and how to prevent it. And a lot of times the reason why we don't get to prevent those things is because we do not know how to listen. Sometimes when people are telling you what's going on in their lives or what they're going through, it's not because they want to complain. They just need to hear somebody. Is that my lips drying up? Let me see. Yeah, my lips is drying. They just need to hear that voice. And there is a cure to mental depression. And that cure, one of it is called moving and changing the way we think. A lot of people think because they have a psychology degree, and all that degree, they can really cure. No, that thing takes patience and mindfulness, meditation, yoga. Like I said, listen to somebody. You never know how many lives you can save by just listening. And I know it's so difficult, but listen. Let us all let's all work together and prevent suicidal depression. All you have to do is listen and always treat people the way you like to be treated. So I got 2 more miles to go while I sip on this coffee. And this is not about how fast you can run, it's how much time you can spend on your feet. So last 2 miles, happy Tuesday. And I'm gonna say, one love.